Why am I getting hate? 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda caught in fresh controversy about baby daughter with Matt Branis. Jasmine Pineda from 90-Day Fiancé is facing the heat for her bold parenting decision after welcoming baby daughter with Matt Branis amid her split with Gino. Jasmine became a known face on reality TV after her before the 90 Days Season 5 debut. Jasmine got engaged to Gino on the show and came to America after 2 years to marry him. Jasmine claimed Gino changed once she married him. Jasmine and Gino never slept together, and she made him agree to an open marriage. Gino didn't expect Jasmine to get pregnant with the third baby. Jasmine welcomed baby Matilda in March 2025. She's been sharing baby updates on social media, but her latest photo has fans dragging her in the comments. Jasmine recently shared a picture of herself breastfeeding her baby on Instagram. It appears that Jasmine's followers didn't quite like the post and are now slamming her for it. Jasmine posted a story saying she couldn't understand certain people. Why am I getting hate for breastfeeding my daughter? Jasmine asked. Jasmine added that the fact that she has breast implants and is still nursing Matilda seems to be bothering a lot of people. Jasmine also shared a screenshot of the comments and wrote, "And like this many others way too offensive to even care, so I just blocked them." What Jasmine's latest controversy means for her reputation. Jasmine defends her motherhood again amid criticism over parenting choices. This isn't the first time Jasmine has faced criticism for being a bad mother. She's frequently judged for leaving her children in Panama when she moved, and now she's accused of abandoning them to have a new baby with Matt. Jasmine has typically responded to these accusations with patience, but she doesn't stay silent when it comes to comments about her daughter. Recently, Jasmine brought her baby along to a gym session, and critics labeled her actions as unsafe. Despite the negativity, Jasmine continues to share her journey, standing firm in her choices as a mother in a new country. Jasmine has openly said she has no help when it comes to caring for her baby and doesn't seem to fully trust Matt to take on the responsibility either. Now, she's being criticized for breastfeeding while having implants, an issue she previously discussed and cleared with her doctor. Still, online critics have taken it upon themselves to question her parenting. Jasmine, however, is not entertaining unsolicited advice from strangers who know nothing about her medical background. She's choosing to either ignore the negativity or block those who cross the line with invasive and unnecessary comments. Our take on Jasmine calling out critics and defending motherhood choices. Is it all part of Jasmine's plan? Jasmine has previously resorted to closing her Instagram comments and may do the same again if the criticism becomes too harsh. However, doing so affects her reach and engagement on social media, which in turn impacts her income as an influencer. While Jasmine doesn't hesitate to block her critics, even that can reflect on her follower count. She could choose not to post content she knows might trigger backlash from her fanbase. Or perhaps the 90-Day Fiancé star is doing it intentionally, using controversial posts as rage bait to drive attention and engagement. End my soft girl era. 90-Day Fiancé's Jasmine Pineda shows off latest career move after revealing Matt Branis' job and confirming relationship status. Jasmine Pineda from 90 Day, The Last Resort recently gave a shout-out to one of her sources of income after revealing that her baby daddy, Matt Branis, is a business owner. Originally from Panama, Jasmine moved to the United States to marry Gino. Despite facing challenges in their relationship, the couple tied the knot in June 2023. However, their issues with intimacy only got worse over time. They appeared in 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 to address their problems and eventually decided to open up their marriage, with Matt becoming Jasmine's new partner. The 90-Day Fiancé star's main focus currently seems to be on her career and taking care of her 3 children. Jasmine recently shared a video on Instagram to praise her ongoing collaboration with Fashion Nova. Dressed in a pink dress gifted by the fashion brand, she described herself as being in her soft girl era. She praised Fashion Nova for its most gorgeous dresses. She blew a kiss to the camera in the video and captioned the Instagram post, "Feeling cute in pink." What Jasmine continuing brand partnerships means after welcoming baby. Jasmine wants to maintain her status as an influencer. Jasmine hadn't planned to have a baby with Matt, so she was probably not financially ready for such a major responsibility. However, she now has to switch gears. She needs to become more economically secure and explore additional income opportunities in the United States. Continuing brand partnerships, such as with Fashion Nova, provides Jasmine with a steady source of income. Assuming that her estranged husband, Gino, is no longer providing financial support, Jasmine must keep up these brand deals to maintain her position as a beauty influencer and keep the money flowing. Financial independence has become even more crucial to Jasmine since the birth of her daughter. Although she could take a break from social media to enjoy motherhood, she chooses to stay active in influencer marketing to sustain her income. With over 400,000 followers on Instagram, Jasmine is focused on growing her personal brand and not letting motherhood stall her career. While Matt is supportive, he may not be able to provide the luxurious lifestyle Jasmine desires. Therefore, the 90-day, the last resort alum is continuing her partnerships with brands to strengthen her relationships with them. Our take on JASMINE PINEDA's latest career update after welcoming baby. Jasmine's goal is to grow her career beyond TV. Jasmine knows that her reality TV career with the franchise may eventually come to an end. That's why she is staying active on social media by partnering with fashion brands. Jasmine recognizes the importance of staying visible and relevant in the public eye. She believes that her career growth depends on being in the spotlight, so she has been exploring different methods to generate buzz, whether it's promoting her Cameo or other online platforms. The 90-day, the last resort alum is strategically cultivating long-term relationships with her audience beyond reality TV. After watching the 90-day Fiancé, the last resort tell-all, I'm firmly Team Jasmine. She took accountability amid crumbling marriage and shocking pregnancy. I had low expectations for JASMINE PINEDA going into the 90-day, the last resort tell-all, but after the epic 5-part reunion, I found myself taking her side amid her messy split from Gino Palazzolo. After Jasmine moved from Panama to Michigan to marry Gino, her life began to fall apart. She'd left her 2 sons behind in Panama, and on top of her heartbreak, Gino refused to be intimate with her. While Jasmine longed for a physical connection, Gino insisted he couldn't get over the way Jasmine treated him, leaving them trapped in a hopeless spiral. Suspicions arose early in 90-day, the last resort season 2 when Jasmine started mentioning her friend, Matt Branis. She ultimately asked Gino for an open marriage, and it was unsurprising when she suggested Matt as her partner. The whole scheme felt orchestrated as a way for Jasmine to be with Matt, which was seemingly confirmed when, as the season was still airing, Jasmine announced she was pregnant with Matt's baby. Going into the tell-all, I wondered how Jasmine could defend herself. However, her explanation made complete sense, and it left me rooting for her. Jasmine admitted having an open marriage was the biggest mistake ever. Her marriage was already broken. During the 90-day, the last resort tell-all, Jasmine won me over when she tearfully acknowledged she never should have asked for an open marriage. She wished she had left her marriage earlier instead of trying to fix something that was already irreparably broken. Through tears, Jasmine explained, "Therapy cannot fix everything, and my marriage was done." Jasmine owned up to her mistakes, admitting she wasn't a perfect wife. And unlike Gino, she refused to blame the last resort therapists for steering her in the direction of an open marriage. While Reba Thomas had encouraged Jasmine by sharing her own experience with polyamory, they both agreed that it can only be successful in a healthy relationship. Jasmine took full accountability for the choices she made, and her emotional state made it clear that her push for an open marriage was a last-ditch effort to salvage her relationship with Gino. Jasmine isn't jumping into a relationship with Matt. She denied leaving Gino for him. When Jasmine announced her pregnancy with Matt, I assumed she had left Gino for him. However, Jasmine clarified that she and Gino broke up immediately after filming The Last Resort, and she didn't get pregnant until months later. At that point, she no longer had any responsibility to Gino, and she had every right to move on with somebody else. While Matt confessed his love for Jasmine, she was unsure about her feelings, claiming that after her experience with Gino, she didn't even know what love is anymore. Surprisingly, Jasmine and Matt are not in an official relationship despite her impending divorce and a baby on the way. While Matt confessed his love for Jasmine, she was unsure about her feelings, claiming that after her experience with Gino, she didn't even know what love is anymore. She seemed afraid to enter another serious relationship, even with the father of her child. My heart broke for Jasmine, who was devastated by the way her attempt to save her marriage had failed so disastrously. Jasmine still has feelings for Gino. She wished she was having a baby with him instead of Matt. The most convincing part of Jasmine's tell-all appearance was the respect she maintained for Gino. While Gino hurled insults at both Jasmine and Matt, she said she could never hate somebody she'd once loved so much. I appreciated that she wasn't trying to rewrite history and erase what they'd once had. Jasmine even said in tears that she wished Gino were the father of her baby. This proved to me she never intended for her open marriage to end the way it did. Jasmine and Gino's marriage may have been over long before 90 Day, the last resort, but it was clear to me that she wanted more than anything to fix things, and the open marriage suggestion was her last desperate attempt. 90 Day fiancé Jasmine Pineda wants fans to buy birthday gifts for fur baby. 90 Day fiancé star Jasmine Pineda is raising some eyebrows following her latest post. She's been documenting her lavish lifestyle over the past few months. Some of her posts today are about her workout routines. It also appears she was able to fund her life in the US due to her continuous work with TLC, along with Gino Palazzolo. However, some fans were left scratching their heads after the Panamanian native asked her followers to buy birthday gifts for her fur baby. Keep reading to see the discussion. 90 Day fiancé, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo's status today. Jasmine and Gino often encourage their followers to watch the latest season of 90 Day, The Last Resort. They remain discreet about their status today, and some fans think they're avoiding breaking their NDAs. However, Jasmine and Gino recently went back and forth on Instagram, shutting down each other's accusations. Jasmine believes that Gino's addiction to P*RN is destroying their marriage. But Gino claimed that his lack of intimacy was a result of Jasmine's constant bullying. He added that she screams and fights him every day, which is why he lost interest in their S***X life. Jasmine wants fans to buy birthday gifts for fur baby. A 90 Day fiancé fan page, at 90 Day Fiance Update, recently reposted Jasmine Pineda's IG stories, featuring her announcement of her dog's upcoming 4th birthday on the 20th of this month. According to the TLC star, she loves Coco so much and wants to make his birthday special by purchasing gifts. Jasmine Pineda then shared that she's posting all the things she wants for her fur baby in an Amazon registry, seemingly wanting people to buy gifts for the dog. Jasmine received mixed reactions for what she did. Some supported her love for Coco, while others called her out for prioritizing gifts for her dog instead of her kids back in Panama. Interesting, she is so open about sharing her dog's birthday and wish list, yet there is never any mention of her actual children. Don't give these people any money. Instead, please think about Western North Carolina people that are living, intense and freezing to death contribute to Samaritan's Purse or Operation Hello. Girl can fork out thousands for her plastic surgeries but can't for her dog? LOL what? She can afford the plastic surgery but expects people to fork out for gifts for her dog? Anyone who gives to these people need help. 90 Day fiancé, Jasmine Pineda's transformation journey. Jasmine Pineda has invested so much in her appearance. It is believed that she has already spent a huge sum on her cosmetic procedures. She also likes to wear expensive clothing. In August 2024, Jasmine bought a PRP machine. According to the 90 Day fiancé star, she wanted to buy her own machine because a professional PRP procedure costs around $800. This led many people to question her lifestyle, as she seemed to invest more time and money into her appearance than her loved ones. JASMINE PINEDA celebrates 3 weeks postpartum in a bikini at the beach. JASMINE PINEDA is a girl mom now, and she's been gushing about her new baby since the big reveal just 2 days ago. She announced the birth of her daughter Matilda with Branis via a carousel of professional photos featuring the trio. People got the exclusive, which is no big surprise considering how quiet JASMINE kept details about her pregnancy and birth leading up to the big day. Some think JASMINE is lying about her pregnancy timeline regarding when she got pregnant and when she gave birth. 90 Day Fiancé fans are questioning JASMINE's claims based on evidence gathered from 90 Day The Last Resort tell-all footage and from the recommitment ceremony that was supposedly filmed before that. It turns out that social media blogger Shaboodi was right about when JASMINE gave birth, and we're getting a better idea of JASMINE's actual pregnancy timeline. Matilda was actually born last month. Or at least that's what JASMINE is claiming. Has JASMINE already bounced back after giving birth? On Friday, JASMINE PINEDA dropped jaws with her latest photos. She smiled for the camera in a series of selfies while the 90 Day Fiancé star basked in the sun. In the photos, JASMINE posed in a tiny striped bikini. And if those pics were taken post-pregnancy, her bounce-back game is strong. She captioned the carousel of bikini pics by writing, "Celebrating Maddie's 3 weeks wearing at Fashion Nova Joanna striped terry bucket hat and skirt 4-piece bikini set," followed by a string of hashtags advertising Fashion Nova, who likely sponsored the post. Gino is ready to take JASMINE PINEDA down. One person who is likely not to jump in the comments and congratulate JASMINE on the birth of her daughter is her estranged husband, Gino. After JASMINE's latest claims about the way she was treated while married to the Michigan native, he jumped in the comments of a Monsters and Critics reality post to blast JASMINE for her lies and promised that once his NDA was up, he'd show all the proof needed to expose her. On 90 Day, The Last Resort, we saw JASMINE and Gino struggle to come together, with Gino's lack of interest in having sex with JASMINE taking center stage. JASMINE seemingly surprised Gino with the option of an open marriage but already had baby daddy Matt in mind for the role before Gino even agreed. Clearly, the arrangement didn't salvage anything because JASMINE